All right, what's up, guys? So I'm back at the Francis house today. We I hadn't done too good making videos here. I just get busy, and I don't have time to think about a camera. But you can't see in here too good. But utility room, we got the hot water heater out of the way so that we could paint and take up the old flooring that was under it, and then we'll have to put the old flooring back, or the new flooring back, before we can put the hot water heater back in. But ceiling is painted and done. We still got to paint the trim in here, paint these two doors, and then do 2 coats on the walls. The kitchen, this wall needs 2 coats because when I was spraying trim the other day, I forgot to spray that window over the sink. So we're going to do some touch-up spraying tomorrow, and I'll spray that then, and then I got to spray this bathroom. You'll see that here in a second. But so there was a few places where, like this, where Hunter did some nail holes, and the putty never got sanded. It's easy to miss. I bought some different stuff that's red so that you can see it and you know whether or not you sanded it, but neither one of them like using it. But we're going to have to start using it because it's the second time that nail holes have gotten missed and didn't get sanded. So anyway, so yeah, in here all we need is 1 more coat on the walls and then 2 coat on those 2 walls over there, but that won't take long. Well, I say that's all we need. I actually spent a little time today walking through making a list, and there's a lot that needs to be done, but that's the main stuff. The rest is just putting up fixtures and cover plates, and we got to do the flooring. We've got a major hump in the floor right over here. It's pretty bad. I've already put the straight edge up, or I'd show you, but so that's pretty bad. So we're going to have some floor leveling compound in here, and then right here, where there used to be a wall here apparently, and where that was, the floor falls off pretty bad that way, and it's got a dip in it. So I'm going to have to get this flooring up out of the way, which sucks, to really tell just how bad it is, or to put the floor leveling down, because it's going to just run that way and hit those boxes. So all that stuff's going to have to be moved. So we'll spread it out into the rooms it's going to go in, I guess, as best we can, and then I don't know what we'll do with the rest. But this room, same thing. We just a little touch up on trim, and then 1 more coat on the walls. This color on the walls is called pure white, and the color on the trim is perfect white. I should have probably just got pure white for both, but I really like this perfect white trim, this perfect white paint for doing trim. But there's a little bit of difference, and once we painted it, now the walls look a little bit yellow. So I don't know why they look yellow, but so she wants to try to match the trim up a little better with the walls, so, or the walls with the trim. So I gotta see if I can get some paint that'll match this perfect white. So we took all the doors off the cabinets because originally we were going to paint the cabinets, and then she decided that with everything being white, she wanted some contrast in here, so we're going to leave these wood, which I'm glad, because all the door casings and stuff that we've painted, I was told, where's it at? This stuff right here, this bullseye 1, 2, 3, whatever. I've been told by a few people that you don't have to sand, you can have the old oil-based stain or whatever on your trim. You don't have to sand it. Just spray this on and you're good to go. That's a lie. That is a lie. So learn that lesson the hard way here. And some of these door casings, if you bump them, the paint just peels right off. And we cleaned them. We did everything the bucket says to do, but yeah. No, not sanding. No, that's not true. You still got to sand it. So learn that lesson. Let's see. What was I saying? This case opening here, we completely redid. It was awful. They didn't leave any reveal here, so it was no way to caulk it and make it look right. They apparently never put a level on the top piece to make sure it was straight and level. You know, on this top one by where it runs across, you want to level that up. And it was not leveled up. So, and let's see, I think this bottom corner over here was cut short. So by the time we put the floor in and everything, we would have had a gap. Plus, whoever lived here before had rode all their kids. They must have been living there a long time, because they had heights from way down there all the way up to the top. And they had marked off how tall their kids were. And put a coat of Kills Premium on it and a coat of that 123 stuff that's supposed to be a stain blocker, and it still showed right through. So I told her, you know, rather than 10 coats on this thing that's still not covering, let's just go ahead and rip it out and redo it. So we did that. We redid this cased opening because this side was cut way too short, and plus the paint, like, this was one that we were going to try to not redo. And I walked by and I think I bumped it with an air hose or something, and the paint just peeled right off. So I said, screw it, we're taking it out, gonna do it right. I really wish now that we had just redone all the trim in this house, because it's pretty bad. But it's an investment property. You know, she's trying to save a few dollars, and I get it. But I wish it's my fault. She asked me when I came in if we needed to replace the trim. And just looking at it, originally I was like, well, this is not too bad. I think we can deal with this. And then the more we got in here looking, the worse it is. So the door casings are so beat up, it's not even funny. Really, for the time that I've spent fixing these doors, sanding the old doors and cleaning them and painting them, she could have had all new doors in here, and it would look so much better. But got the bathroom. We put this tub in, did all that plumbing. I really should have just told her to hire a plumber, because I hate plumbing, but we got it done. Tub's in's good, level, all that. So, but we had to replace this drywall, and of course that, and then this wall, because this was tile. Yeah, you saw that in the other video. This was all tile, up to like there or something like that, and all that had to come out. So, which I didn't want to redo this ceiling because we can paint it and it'll still look good. So we just went ahead and put crown up instead of me trying to tape all those joints. We put this crown up this morning. And this is pretty much what it looked like before Brandon even caulked. Like, the joints were tight. All right, what's up, guys? I'm sitting here editing this video. I don't know what happened here at this point, why the video's gone. Anyway, basically what I was saying was I was proud of how the crown turned out. It was super tight, which that crown's pretty easy to do, but I'm just learned how to do crown like the last year, I guess, and hadn't done a whole lot of it. So it turned out really good. I'm really proud of that crown. Trim in general is getting easier. I'm figuring more and more stuff out. I've said this before, but hadn't always done trim. Like, I've done a little here and there, and and then just more and more and more we're getting into doing more than just drywall. It's rare for us to do a job that's just drywall anymore. We did one a few weeks ago. I didn't get any video of it. So it's just rare for us to do just drywall. I kind of miss doing just drywall. I like the fact that I can get in and out. I'm just there, 2 weeks usually max on a drywall job. So, but I do enjoy doing all this other stuff too. Flooring and plumbing is probably the two things I don't like doing, but which I like. I like doing the flooring. I like the transformation, but the process of doing the flooring sucks. But I do enjoy doing trim. I even enjoy doing painting and everything. Anyway, I'm rambling on, but just want to let you know, I'm not sure what happened to that video. I was about to stop it anyway, but that's basically all I was saying. I was really proud of how the crown turned out. All the joints were perfect. It went together so good. So anyway, we'll get back to the video. All right, what's up? Back here at Francis. Let's see. I don't remember where I left off in the last video. Anyway, so we painted the exterior doors today. This one I'm gonna have to get some oil base something or another on it because it's probably can't see it, but it's turning yellow. And we gotta do another coat on this side of this one. Didn't cover good, but we got one coat of paint on the walls in here. The trim's done. We've got another coat on this. Well, we got the first coat on this wall. Still got to do one more coat, maybe. I don't know. It looks pretty good, so we'll see about that. We just did this where this wall was. There was a big hump. I spent probably at least 2 hours with a belt sander today, sanding that the two before. I guess it used to be a bottom plate for this wall. Anyway, sanded that out of there. Kind of got it lower, but it's got these gaps on either side, and well, you can see it. I've got a chalk line there we chalked out for the center of the house, and it's going to put a joint in my flooring right where this gap was. So I didn't like that. I mixed up a little bit too much of this patch stuff, and I'm hanging around for a few minutes to see. It's supposed to dry really fast, so if it's going to need something else on top of it, then I want to know so I can pick it up and bring it tomorrow. So anyway, hadn't really done anything else in here. We're still held up by the countertop, but I just stopped and checked on it, and should be ready Monday. So today is Friday, by the way. Hadn't done anything else in here. We did get started on the flooring. Brandon and Hunter put all this flooring down today. And this is a good tip I picked up off another YouTube channel called Stud Pack. Take these pieces of scrap and screw them to the floor, and it gives you a good solid place to tap the floor against, and you don't have to worry about it moving. So the way we did it, we found the center of the house, and you can see my chalk line. You can barely see it. Well, that chalk line lines up with the edge of this piece, and we go and mark it on the baseboard. And so that's there now. That's good. And then this joint will run all the way through here. So you'll have one joint, even though we're having a transition here because this used to be hardwood, you still want these lines to line up. And we'll do the same thing here so that it just looks like it's one continuous floor. I can't remember if this was skimmed the other day, but we've got this skimmed. So in the morning we'll sand it. I'm gonna put up some crown, and all the other rooms have quarter round in the corners, and these corners are so rough. I figure I'll just put quarter round in the corners, that way everything will match and be done with it. So that's about it. I just want to give you a quick update of what we got done. It seems like not a lot has gotten done, but we put I think the last time I did a video, we hadn't put a coat of, or the last coat of paint on the wall. So we did all that yesterday. So we're getting here little by little. I'm hoping, I'd like to be done by the middle of next week, but I'm afraid it's going to drag out on me. When you get to doing all this little stuff, it's just time consuming. All the little punch list stuff always winds up taking longer than you think it will. So anyway, that's all I got on this video for today. I'll update you on this one later on.